Hey everybody, it's your girl Chanel here. What it do? What it do? So I am at work. Well, I'm outside of my job, anyways, and I just have been stuck in the office and had some stuff just keep creeping up on my mind. So, have you ever had that happen where you're in the office with no windows and you just keep thinking about things? You have these thoughts of stuff. And so for everybody that don't know, last Friday my Yukon broke down. I was stuck in traffic on 285. It was hot. It was a lot of stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. Well, I get off the exit at off 20, where Joseph E. Lowry is, and the truck was smoking, and it turned off, and it was just terrible. So I had to get a tow truck. Well, first these guys came and pushed my truck off of the side of the exit ramp, and I had to wait at that Chevron on Joseph E. Lowry. It's like the hot spot for anybody that knows that the West End area of Atlanta. You already know what happens over there. So yeah, luckily the tow truck driver came pretty quickly, and he towed my truck home to my home, which is in Buckhead. But I had to go back to the office, which is by the airport. You could probably hear the airplanes going over me right now. And yeah, so I had to call my ex, who is a mechanic, and to come and fix my truck. And long story short, he didn't come Friday like he said, or Saturday like he said. He had me waiting on him all Saturday, stuck in the house. But he came Sunday. He didn't come when he said he was going to come, but he did come, so I'm thankful for that. And keep in mind, my boys, they have not seen their father in months, and yeah, he doesn't spend time with them. And I'm not trying to bash him or anything like that, but he doesn't spend time with them. He doesn't call or hang out with them or anything. And I'm not one of those moms that keep their children away from the father because of a breakup. Like, that's not me. I do understand that boys especially need their fathers. So it's not a case of me telling him he can't, hang out with the boys or anything like that, or let them come stay over his house or anything like that. He just chose not to. So, and it's cool, the boys, they don't express it to me outwardly. They'll say, oh, we fine, we cool, they say some other things, but I'm not gonna put it out there. However, this is not about them. This video is about me. So I'm, as the day goes on, he's fixing on my truck or whatever, and once he gets it to where he thinks it should be working fine, I'm like, let's do a test drive, because I don't want to have to drive all the way down by the airport to work and my truck breaks down again. So he says he's gonna follow me, and we took it on the highway going up to like Lenox. We took that Beaufort Highway, little express road, and as soon as we got to Sidney Marcus, the truck stopped. And so I popped the hood, and he was trying to start it, and then like smoke started coming out, and the coolant reservoir top lifting up like that from the steam or the pressure or whatever. And so we realized there is no coolant in my truck, and that's what the whole issue was last Friday. So we made it to the Quick Trip and whatever, and he ended up fixing it. He was like, you're lucky you didn't crack the heads or crack the engine or whatever from it being hot and not having no coolant in it. Um, so anyways, while he was fixing on my truck, I happened to notice that he had a picture of his new girlfriend, his new love interest on his phone. And I know this is gonna probably sound jealous, but I'm not jealous. It's just I remember he used to have me on his phone, and I remember his brother telling me like maybe about a month or two ago that, he doesn't really care for the new woman because it reminds him of when me and him first got together. He was like, all he do is stay in the bed with her. I'm sugarcoating the way he said it. He said it much more vulgar than that. But yeah, so I got a glimpse of her on the front of his phone, and I was just like, okay. And it didn't really hit me until like afterwards, like when I got home, and I was just like, dang, he found love again and I haven't. So I'm not like jealous of the girl or anything like that. Like I could care less about that, but I'm just like, part of me was like, dang, this dude like literally cheated on me, like had intercourse and had been doing all kinds of sorts of things throughout the whole marriage. And he get to find love again. And here I am, keep running into these toxic ass dudes. Like, I don't get it. And I don't understand it. I kind of feel like it's not fair. And then part of me is like, you know what? I shouldn't even try to judge their situation. I don't know. I'm not judging their situation, but he clearly is in love. And it's just like, dang, I get cheated on, and he gets to move on and have a new love. He finds love, and I'm still out here running into these guys that are toxic. I'm like, is something wrong with me? Like, why am I attracting these guys that got issues or that are toxic and that, or just don't want a relationship or just don't want one with me? At least that's what I'm, it's seeming like. But my mom sent me a message today. She was asking about, the truck situation, and asking did my ex spend time with the boys, and just all that stuff just started making me think like about it all over again. And I'm just like, dang, it's so messed up, And I'm like, am I getting punished for something that I did wrong? Like, okay, I've had enough. This is enough of a punishment. Like, I can't take it no more. Like, it's hard, you guys. And like, people look at me on the outside and like, oh, she got her shit together. That dude left her, but she's bossed up. Like, one of my oldest sons told me, Mom, I'm proud of you for bossing up after Dad left, and you just leveled up and this, that, and the third. Yeah, that's great, but I'm still like, I'm still by myself. And it's nothing wrong with being by myself. I would rather be alone than to be with toxic guys. Like, so I'm not complaining about that. It's just sometimes it's hard when you're trying to find, well, I won't say trying to find, but when you're trying to get discovered too. Like, when is my Mr. Right gonna find me? When am I gonna have a guy that falls in love with me and want to be with me? Somebody that's not toxic, somebody that actually like being around, someone that actually likes being around me. Like, when is that gonna happen for me? So it's been since August of 2019 is when the marriage ended, and he literally moved up out of the house in January 2020. So see how long it's been, and I'm just like, it's kind of sad. I feel like I'm battling depression almost, because it's like I had to get out of the office because start thinking about it. You know, like, dang, I keep running into dudes that are just habitual liars after liars and hiding shit. And I had 2 guys hiding the fact that one was a pastor, one was a minister, that he didn't tell me till like 5 days out. You know, and it's just, you know, it's just, I don't get it. And then there's the ones that come on too strong, trying to jump your bones before they even know your full name. You know, it's like, why can't I find a person that's genuine? Then you got the ones that, you know, come off like, you know, they like you, but then they're too busy. Like, every time you call or text, they too busy. They can't do nothing. They can't talk. That made me start thinking they probably got something they hiding, you know. Then you got the ones that are so argumentative. Like, every little thing is an argument. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not how I meant that, you know. It's just like they're having an argument with their ex, and it's obvious. Like, you can tell that the stuff that they're talking about ain't got shit to do with you, with me. But here you are lashing it out to me. So I'm dealing with guys that have not healed from their previous hurts or traumas from previous relationships, and then they're like putting that baggage off on me. And then I'm dealing with guys that are just predators, that are just liars, manipulators, hiding shit, guys that are trying to get with you because they don't got no money, they don't got no car, they want to use you. Like, it's rough out here. But anyway, I'm babbling on. This video is long, and I'm just sad, you guys. So keep me in your prayers, because it's pretty rough. I'm literally fighting back, having a cry fest out here. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. Have you guys had that happen to you, where you're like, damn, this MF cheats on me, but then I'm the one left without being able to move on with someone new and finding love again? I mean, and I'm starting to wonder, you know, am I even ready? You know, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe there's some things I need to get in order. I do honestly feel like, you know, there's some things I need to get in order. I'm studying real estate, and I have not finished my courses yet. And so maybe I need to focus more on that and don't worry about the fact that my ex found love again and I haven't. I have recently blocked the dudes that I've been kind of, you know, conversating with, and with the hopes of it turning into something. I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna start focusing back on myself 100%, because, and my children, of course, that's a given. That's all the time with them. But I'm just gonna give up for a minute on trying to date men, because I keep running into the ones that ain't for me, you know. So I'm just tired. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, I'm rambling. I'm gonna let this go. If y'all got any comments, please feel free, express your mind. Try not to bash me too hard, because your girl is really feeling like I'm battling depression today. Like, this shit got me kind of feeling some type of way. But anyway, let me get back in this office building. Like my video and comment, and for you that are on YouTube, subscribe. Peace. Keep me in your prayers.